Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Did You Know? I am licensed financial professional mind Beasley, and boy, y'all, do I have a question for you. Did you know the one financial tool most people think is only for when you die is actually how the wealthy build wealth while they're still alive? In my last episode, I showed you the three buckets, right? And why most Americans are building their financial house on sand. Well, guess what? Buckle up, because this episode right here is the part where most people were never taught. So let's get to it, okay? As always, I like to ground my episodes with either a scripture or a biblical reference. And in the book of Genesis, chapter 41, there's a story in the Bible about a man named Joseph, right? Joseph was given wisdom to prepare during years of abundance so that people would be protected during years of famine. Joseph didn't just save, he structured. And financially, this is where most people miss it, right? And so before we go any further, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a value-added moment. Okay, so most people, are doing what they were told to do. Save money, put it in a 401k, hope the market grows it, right? And hope you don't lose too much of it. But the problem why some people struggle is because they were never taught how to structure their money, right? And this is why most people struggle financially, not because they're not saving, but because no one ever taught them how money actually works. Guys, did you know that the wealthy, they don't just invest, they protect first? And the tool I'm talking about is insurance. Yes, insurance, but not the way you've been taught to think about it, right? Some people think insurance is just for death, but it can be used for so much more, as a protection strategy, as a tax strategy, as a wealth building strategy. That tax never bucket I talked about, that ability to grow your money tax-free, that protection we discussed where your money doesn't lose when the market drops, that's not accidental. No, that's by design. Insurance, when it's properly structured, is what makes that possible. And here's another problem. Most people were only taught one side of money. They were taught market growth. Nothing wrong with that. We all want our money to grow. Absolutely. They were taught risk tolerance, or at least I hope they were taught risk tolerance. Again, nothing wrong with that. All day, every day, you should know your risk tolerance. And you may have been exposed to stocks and mutual funds. Again, nothing wrong here. These are great products. But what most people were not taught is protection, tax-free strategies, and how to eliminate loss. So when you hear things or hear something like zero downside risk, that may be a little foreign to you, right? And to be honest, most advisors don't even have a category for it. So let me simplify this for you, right? There are two ways simply that money grows. It's either going to grow where it is exposed to risk, right? And the other way is protected with strategy. Most people have all their money here in the risk category and none of it here in the protection. So the solution is to diversify across both, right? And this is right here why I do what I do. I genuinely want to show you what you were never taught. And that simply is your options. Because once you understand this, you move differently, you build differently, you protect differently, right? Because just like Joseph, it wasn't about how much was coming in, it was about how well it was structured. And when the financial storms come, and yes, they will come, but those who prepared, those are the ones who was structured. The ones who built wisely are the ones who will stand. Listen, your future shouldn't depend on one strategy. Your retirement shouldn't depend on one system. And your legacy definitely should never depend on chance. It should be built with intention. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, and turn on notifications so you never miss a value add moment. Until next time, keep moving forward, one smart choice at a time. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and may the Lord make his face shine upon you. Be blessed, but more importantly, be a blessing.